Hey AVE. So this is an example of some of the heat exchangers that we run into, and this is one of those combs for the condensers on an air conditioning unit, and we find it very difficult to get in between these tight spots. We normally find these with only a few inches of clearance in between the unit and the actual heat exchanger. So we need something that we can put into a tight space and be able to go down and get in between these fins here. So, and the thickness is about the exact same as a regular pen right here to get in between there. That's a tight fit, but that's about what we're looking for. Something that can get in and clean. Because this is a copper tube. They come in from the factory as a solid copper tube, and they put them on a machine, and it runs these grooves all the way down. And this is just a giant spiral that runs the length of the tube. And this is just one giant chunk of copper. Another example of what we're looking at is in our scrap bin over here. We have this is out of a Webb and Jarco, and it's a spiral. It has an hourglass shape, but we've cut it in half, and we have another half over there. But from the we only have access to this inside part, and being able to get down in there and in between these is extremely difficult. And sometimes we find these things totally sooted up and clogged, and the soot is as hard as rock. So we need something strong yet flexible with a handle that's thin but robust, with a slight curve, very slight curve, that allows us to reach those hard to get into areas. We can get down in between those fins and scrape out between them. We need to be able to access the inner tube. That's basically what we're looking for. I don't have a caliper to give you any exact measurements, but this is about the thickness of a pen. So I was thinking something like this, with a little bit more of a curve, with thicker fingers that would allow us to get in between, scrape it, pull it out, go to the next one, in between, scrape and pull it out, and just keep going. Because right now we're using really thin screwdrivers to get down in there, and one by one, super tedious. And the welding brushes don't give us any access deep down in there. These tubes are not very thick, and we've got a lot of surface area to cover. Anyway, if you could get back to me and throw me some ideas, you know, maybe your CNC machine can come through and make a miracle out of a nightmare. Anyway, take care. Bye.